A couple of weeks ago, it appeared extremely unlikely that XRP would ever surpass $9,761 in value. However, things are now more transparent, and Oxford may be able to use the data to demonstrate that XRP is becoming more transparent as a result of its settlement with the SEC and its development into digital currency payment agreements with central banks all over the world. XRP is being considered by the countries as a potential method for settling payments. In the direction that they have decided to go, this is something that has been stated by a great number of nations, including the Republic of Palau, the United States of America, the BRICS nations, and a great number of other nations. Now, that's not all. Is it for a compromise? On the other hand, the Securities and Exchange Commission of the United States decided to postpone an internal settlement meeting that was scheduled to take place on July 18th to the 25th of the same month. In spite of this, the verdict was reached by the jury and the agreement was deemed to be finalized. As a result of the fact that this is what one of the official heads of Ripple Labs said during a meeting that was leaked, the contents of his notebook were exposed and everything else on it was concealed with the exception of this. Ripple Labs and the Securities and Exchange Commission are scheduled to meet on Thursday, August 1st from 9:30 a.m. to 12:45 p.m. in order to determine a resolution to the case. I am verifying that Ripple Labs and the SC are now discussing the possibility of a deal being made, which is going to take place immediately following the Supreme Court's response to Ripple's letter over the Terraform Lab consents judgment. This comes to light. Essentially, the Supreme Court decided to postpone their penalty or reduce it from $1 billion to only $102 million as part of the settlement. To put it another way, they are conveying to Ripple Labs the message, hey, we no longer want $1 billion, we're really starstruck, you guys, for a mere $100 million. This was made very evident by the United States when they decided to send it to Ripple as a settlement offer after Ripple declined to accept $770 million. It was similar to receiving a second offer in several respects. Due to the fact that Ripple had previously rejected the deal worth $1 billion, they similarly rejected this one, which was worth $770 million. Currently, there is a frantic hunt being conducted by Saint for something that is. Meeting with Ripple to discuss acceptable grounds on which they would be pleased to settle, and they came to the conclusion that they would not be willing to grant them a settlement of $100 million. The hope is that Ripple Labs will agree to accept. However, the matter at hand is that a number of sources have disclosed that they have already reached a consensus on the terms of a settlement and will terminate the lawsuit prior to the 1st of August. On top of that, Ripple Labs was able to move 280 million XRP in a short amount of time, which is not something that is generally doable. Ripple's chief financial officer applied for punishment at the same time. To summarize everything, there was a loss of $280 million in the trust wallet of the Red Bull firm. The funds have been transferred to this other wallet, and it is highly likely that they will be used to pay the settlement costs with Ripple Labs. And before our very eyes, we are witnessing this happening, which is something that I find to be extremely interesting. According to Mr. King XWP, it will not come as a surprise if XWP reaches $9,761 by August 1st if it continues to travel in the direction that I believe it will. In today's video, we will discuss all of this in greater depth than we have so far. As the value of XRP continues to rise, it surpasses all-time highs and generates value that is nearly equivalent to 65 cents. Additionally, at this really exciting moment when the value of XRP continues to rise, we are going to give away a lot of things to you guys. To be eligible for this giveaway, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, click the like button, and share this video with your friends. As a result of our collaboration with metalcrypto.com, you will also receive your very own metal cryptocurrency coin. On the website metalcrypto.com, you are able to purchase individualized Ripple XRP gold coins that are pretty nice looking and cost less than $15. If you use my coupon free $10, you will receive a discount of $10, which means that you will be able to purchase your very own customized Ripple XRP gold coin at a price that is lower than $5. In addition to that, they sell a wide variety of other amazing clothing items such as a Riplex FB phone case, Riplex FB door mat, socks, hoodies, caps, t-shirts, and a great deal more. Metacrypt.com also offers a wide variety of other incredibly creative clothing, including items that may be personalized by the user, a number of additional individuals in the cryptocurrency sector, including Bitcoin. I strongly recommend that you look into these. A further $10 discount will be yours if you make use of my coupon code, which is $310 and can be found linked in the description. After we've gotten that out of the way, let's watch the movie together. It is my intention to present you with this very intriguing video clip in which Brian Googlingos reveals that they have been collaborating with the SEC to reach a settlement from the very beginning. The date of this event was March 4th, 2023. Take a moment to consider the source from where they obtained the information regarding XRP. Now is the time for the SEC to reach a settlement. As a result, the Securities and Exchange Commission was not very keen to settle back then, but they are now quite eager to settle. At this moment, let's play the video for you. Not only did the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple involve Ripple or XRP, but it also involved other companies. In essence, it is about the corporate world and the manner in which the SEC is aiming its attacks at the entire business sector. When we first started talking about this 2.5 years ago, I don't believe that absolutely everyone understood that. And the majority of people now understand that this is going to be of considerable significance for the entire company because in the event that the SEC prevails, There are, in my opinion, a great number of more cases, and I believe that they have brought 5 further cases to the police in the past 4 weeks. It is my opinion that this is not an effective method of regulating a company, and this is the main idea. It is true that your legal system is built on enforcement, in contrast to other countries where the work is done by the government. Through the process of codification, they are establishing a structure that safeguards customers and enables businesses to expand. And I believe that is where the United States of America really lags behind. The primary reason I am here in Washington is to continue my efforts to teach and share the gospel. I want to make this perfectly clear. These technologies can be of great use to both customers and enterprises in the following ways. It is my understanding that all of this is going to take place outside of the United States of America if the country does not get its act together and move more quickly. It is simply going to a different location. Indeed, it is already the case. To put it another way, the United States of America is already falling behind, which is a depressing reality. Despite the fact that we are unfamiliar with these nations, this is something that they are already doing. The countries of Switzerland, Japan, Singapore, the United Kingdom, and Australia are all ahead of this level. Numerous examples include areas that have made the rules of the road easier to understand by devoting some time and attention to the process. On the other side, when I initially started working in the technology industry in the late 1990s, there were some people who believed that the internet had to be prohibited. It was said by them that this is the manner in which criminal activities are carried out over the internet. However, the administration of the United States of America responded with a no, and they were going to devise a strategy. Entrepreneurs and investors were able to come in and understand how having companies like Amazon and Google domiciled in the United States would be beneficial for the safety of the nation. In my opinion, there is a very great probability that this will not take place in the subsequent level of development for blockchain and cryptocurrency technologies. Already, it is making its way within the borders of the United States. Additionally, clients are harmed since they are not as safe as they are in the United States, where regulations are in place on the subject. In what way do you believe a good system ought to be executed? The Securities and Exchange Commission is, in my opinion, what you are currently observing. Whenever you are using a hammer, everything appears to be a nail. In addition, not everything in this location is a nail. In addition, I believe that any system ought to begin with consumer protections that are crystal obvious. However, it is essential to keep in mind that these are not necessarily going to be included in the category of securities. A small number of them are made into money. That is to say, if those things were governed as securities, it would be significantly more difficult to trade, exchange, or shift them around in a short amount of time. In order to verify all that I have just stated, you can of course go to the website of the United States Securities and Exchange. This very moment, I will demonstrate the URL to you right here. If you reload the page, it will once again display the notification that was issued under the Sunshine Act, as well as the secret meeting that took place. The addition of this one to the list occurred on August 1st, and it states that the following topics will be discussed during the meeting that is kept a secret. Injunctive actions, administrative proceedings, lawsuits, and other issues that are connected to the examination and enforcement procedures can be initiated and terminated. This is a possibility. In point of fact, this is going to take place on August 1st at 2 p.m. for those who follow Eastern Standard Time. Still, it is not the end of it. In addition, a recent article revealed that the Federal Reserve is attempting to reap financial benefits from XRP. Reports indicate that the Federal Reserve is planning to purchase a total of $68 billion worth of cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, XRP, and other digital assets. This is really encouraging news since it demonstrates that the Federal Reserve, along with other companies who are interested in utilizing cryptocurrencies such as XRP and Ripple, is continuing to make efforts to use these applications. There is logic